De la right, my MVVs, welcome.
Rumor has it that Ooni of Ife has broken the last leg of the table that we are managing to sit. Oh, that he has just finished everything, like he has finished work. That he spoke to his wives, telling them allegedly that none of them have the capacity to represent him in the United Nations except his beloved wife, Queen Naomi. That Queen Naomi has got the poise, Queen Naomi has got the charisma, Queen Naomi has got the personality, Queen Naomi has got the intelligence, and Queen Naomi has got all the, in fact, everything that anybody or any royalty, any king will ever imagine. That anybody who is looking at, representing him in any event that is not Queen Naomi, they can go to all other events. But when it comes to representation in the United Nations, it has to be Olori, beautiful prophetess, Dr. Naomi. Oma, it's not a small something, They say table legs scatter. Almost we are hearing, that table legs scatter, that they kind of cry. Hey. Why will Kabiyesi be saying things like this? Allegedly, no be me talk, I'm not here, I hear. Allegedly, why would Kabiyesi be saying things like this? What has she got that we do not have? What poise does she have that we do not have? What charisma does she have that we do not have? What is the problem? What is she using on Kabiyesi? How come Kabiyesi cannot see past Queen Naomi's beauty? He is just carried away because of her beauty. There is nothing else. After all, she doesn't have the qualification that we have. After all, she does not have the education that we have. After all, she does not have this. She doesn't even come from a rich family. What is the meaning of this? This is very condescending. This is not good at all. You can't continue to treat us like this. Oh, wah, and all of that. But one thing that people need to know is that when it comes to matters of the heart, there is nothing, absolutely nothing you can do about it. When it comes to matters of the heart, we are not talking about pedigree, we are not talking about education, we are not talking about anything. We are talking about that which is the object of the heart's desire, and it doesn't have to come with any certification. A truth is that the king loves what he loves because the king loves good things. Ooni of Ife has got great taste. Any man who will go after Queen Naomi and, profess his love and keep going and going, he does that because he's got a very, very beautiful taste. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Dele. So when are we going to get used to the fact that Ooni of Ife loves Queen Naomi? When are we going to get used to that? Yes, so it's rumored like everywhere that the man is going on and on professing his love for Queen Naomi, not letting go. You cannot leave me alone. We have to be together. These are things that happen in all marriages. You need to understand that we are celebrities, and this is why it does seem as if our own is different. That with everything I have got, I come to you over and over again. That should, spell it clearly to you that it has to do with how I feel about you. And we have to keep pushing. We have to get to the point where we are completely free to be together and love each other, because I am going to stay with you for the rest of my life. And now, you see, what is going on is that, for me, Dale, I want to believe that you must be in that place where you understand how love works. So. Because I want to believe that one of the reasons why, as it is said, when we hear that they say no pedigree and all of that, as Roma will bring it to us on our table, you will just be sitting quietly. Roma will just bring it to you, and you will now begin, you have no choice than to analyze it. And now, when it comes to matters of the heart, I think it's high time that people begin to understand that it has nothing to do with pedigree, education, and all of that. It's what the heart loves, and there's nothing you can do about it. Now, we've had issue of international representation allegedly over and over again that have been causing a lot of, gbasgbos in the palace of the Ooni of Ife, as rumor has it. But, of course, we have seen this play out time and time again. But right now, they said allegedly that the Ooni of Ife made it very clear to them that, look, we don't have to fight over everything. That when it comes to international representation, Olori Ebony, the beautiful Olori Ashley, has to represent me in Scotland and all of that, like she has always done. I've come here to tell you that, apart from Naomi, for me, in my own like assessment, and of course, Romo, everybody is saying it, when it comes to representation, okay, Queen Naomi stands the best. Then, apart from Queen Naomi, I bring Ashley as second. Ashley is fluent in English. Ashley is has a very good charisma as well. And of course, we do know that she is beautiful. I call her Ebony Mama, okay? And so a lot of people feel the same way. Like I see a lot of, in so many blogs where they describe Ashley as a beautiful ebony lady. Yes, so I agree with them completely. So I think last week or last 2 weeks, when the rumors started making the rounds on social media about the international representation, I brought it here to you, where they said that, Auntie Igby, of course, a lot of people have asked, who is Auntie Igby? Auntie Igby, I call her Auntie Igby, and Auntie Igby happens to be, of course, Auntie Igby. So they say Auntie Igby has been the one, okay, as people will call her Auntie Igbira, that is, Olori Miriam has been the one representing, Shogbu, Ikire, and all of those places, doing all of those representation, as rumor has it, that she goes to like Oshogbu, Abeokuta, and all of that, representing Ooni of Ife in those places. Now, rumor has it that last 2 weeks, she said they must change the schedule, that she is not going to continue to do the local representation. She wants to begin to represent Ooni of Ife internationally, like Olori Ashley, like Olori Temitope, and like Olori Naomi, okay, would do. And they said allegedly, rumor has it that there was supposed to be some international representation in Scotland and all of that. She wanted to go for that representation, but then again, they had battles with the Ooni of Ife saying allegedly that the schedule cannot be changed, it has to remain that way. Now, rumor has it that the reason why, Ooni of Ife is not willing to change the schedule for representation is because, of course, he knows the strength of his wives. He knows their level of intellect. He knows their level of, he knows their charisma, their body language. He understands. Of course, the husband is supposed to know it more than anybody. And so he chooses who goes where and who goes where, allegedly, and that is the problem. And so because that problem will not be put to rest, it's coming up over and over again, over the fact that they said allegedly that the Scotland representation didn't even work for Olori Miriam, and so now she got really furious, allegedly, and so as the wahala was happening, Kabiyesi had to call them together, allegedly, as Roma would have it, that Kabiyesi had to call them together to tell them that, look, if it comes to international representation, I have stated it clearly that anything that has to do with UK, like the English areas, okay, Ashley is doing absolutely well. She will continue to maintain that and all of that. I'm comfortable with how she represents me. And anything that has to do with the United Nations is a no-no. My wife, Queen Naomi, has got, that covered for me. Naomi has got the poise. Naomi has got the charisma. Naomi has got the personality. Naomi has got the looks. And Naomi has got all the orishi put together. So they say when this one happened, it was not a small thing. No. Well, why will Kabiyesi say this? Allegedly, as Romo has it. And then everybody's just like, what is going on? Why will he say this? Why will he continue to do this? Blah, 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 and blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. And I now said that, you see, when a man is in love, okay, nothing can go wrong in that area. Like, everything about that woman is perfect. And when a woman is in love, everything about that man is perfect. They see no wrong whatsoever. Now, when you begin to ask what has Naomi got and all of that, you need to know that Ooni of Ife loves Naomi, and because he loves Naomi the way we are hearing. Of course, if he didn't love Naomi, he wouldn't have married Naomi in the first place. Does he love his other wives? Yes, absolutely. That is what people are saying. Roma is saying that he is saying that he loves his wives. Roma has it that he has said it over and over again that he loves his wives, that they are all beautiful, that they bring different colors of beauty to his table, that he is happy that he call a lawyer I have, call an accountant I have, and all of that. But the truth remains that even for parents who have 10 children, there is always going to be a favorite. But then parents will never ever tell their children that this one is my favorite child. Yes, so they would never do that because you can do that. But the truth remains that if a man has all of these women, there must be his favorite wife. And if this is happening, if it is the same case with our great king, there is absolutely nothing wrong with it. And so this wahala basbos all over the place, if everything we are hearing happens to be true, is unnecessary because of course they had lost what they had lost. There is nothing anybody can do about it. There is no whining that can change it. There is no wailing that can change it. There is no tears that can change it. The truth remains that in life we have to begin to learn to accept what we cannot change. And if everything that is here we are hearing happens to be true, it therefore means that, of course, this is a situation that other Oloris may never ever be able to change. Now, when you accept it with the way we are hearing, allegedly that Dr. Elizabeth accepted it, Temitope accepted it, I think that will bring, some kind of peace to you as an individual. I'm going to bring you more update. I appreciate you so much, Dela Wright. I love you guys so much. Please subscribe if you're yet to subscribe. Thank you so much.